some positive vibes. Life's more fun, so go with the day. Let the sunlight in, brighten up your day.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Positive Vibes. We got the fucking Iceman in the same fucking shirt
I
again.
love my shirt. It's the Iceman shirt.
Here we got the Dill. Hey, Dill with the Aryans.
Aries.
The Aryans
Hey.
t-shirt.
The Aryans.
You could think, yeah, cool.
Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, no kidding. Here come the comments.
We're shooting this episode of Positive Vibes right now. It's just after we fucking shot that Tim Hortons fucking Honey Cruller Timbit challenge, and that shit was ridiculous. Did you like it?
Well, it was interesting.
You
to
kept
say the
pace
least.
with me. We
Yeah.
could talk about the results because this will go up after the show. So.
After the Cruller one?
This Positive Vibes goes up after the Honey Cruller challenge.
No. The Honey Cruller challenge is next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Did
so-
I already say who won?
No, I don't think you said who won. I
No?
hope not. I
Did
really
say?
hope not.
Okay, don't say who won, and if we did, I'll beep it out. Okay.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right.
But we can talk about the Ferrero
Just take a
Rocher
wild
challenge that
guess.
we had last night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If that
The
one's
Ferrero
gonna be up.
Rocher challenge.
That one will be up on.
Who
my
won that
page.
challenge?
You won that challenge.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't forget at all.
I was close. I was close. I don't know how I lost it. That shit gets pasty, let me tell you. This guy's getting his positive vibes going over here.
Yeah. Why don't you get your fucking card so that you can be just as positive as me?
Yeah,
bud?
no kidding.
Hey.
Gotta find me the right medical practitioner that will be willing to
Go
do that
see your
for
family
me.
doctor.
I don't have one. Gotta find one.
Well, but we live in Canada. Isn't
Hard.
that shit free?
It's free, but it's hard to find a family doctor in Canada anymore, at least in this area.
What do you think about that? Hard to find family. Do you have a family doctor for you and your family
Yes.
right now?
You have one right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
They're usually pretty,
Is he an older guy, younger?
it's actually a woman.
A woman? That's
She's,
alright.
probably in her early 50s.
Yeah. I use the nurse practitioner's office, but they can't prescribe such a thing. They're only a nurse, almost a doctor, I guess, but they can't.
Like a
prescribe
doctor
something.
assistant?
Yeah, more or less.
So it would be hard to find a family doctor, and at the same time, hard to find a family doctor who's going to go ahead and do
That's
this.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's
A
the
lot of
challenge.
them, are totally against doing it because they're afraid of the liability reasons.
The
Well, there's
older
no
guys
liability.
Well,
there.
there isn't, but they're giving that as their excuse.
Well, how many doctors have you talked to
I'm
that
just
aren't
going,
nurse practitioners?
Well, I'm just going by what.
Oh, so you haven't done any due diligence?
Well, no, I haven't
Okay,
tried to get a
okay.
doctor yet. Well, I haven't tried to find a proper doctor. It's hard. I mean, you can't just walk into an office and say, "Hey, I want to get a marijuana prescription. Will you prescribe that?" Nope.
You have
I'm
to
gonna
hang out
find
with
another
them,
doctor.
go see him a few times, get a few physicals.
Yeah,
I
that's
see the
right.
point you're
No.
making, but you can use different words to get your point more subtly across, more professionally, I suppose. I guess I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but you won't know until you've actually known the doctor.
I
first.
guess with my story, it's different because I do have the bad back, and I've had
Yeah.
it I've had it longer now than I haven't in my
That's
lifetime.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were pretty young when you had
So,
that surgery.
When I went and saw my doctor, though, I told him. I went in, I have a good relationship with my family doctor, and I told him straight up, I was just like, before I even said anything about medicinal marijuana or anything like that at all, I just sat down with him, and I was like, listen, I don't recall verbatim what I said, but I know that the point that I got across was, before I tell you what I'm going to say, if you can't help me or you choose not to help me, then I'm just going to try to find somebody who will help me get what I'm trying to...
What you need.
Right, what I think I
Yeah.
need.
That's
right?
your right.
Proper
you can do
treatment.
that.
Yeah, so then I told the story on Pug's channel a while back, but the story is pretty simple. I went and I saw my doctor, I said that to him, he was receptive to the idea, and then, because it was so new, the MMPR just got instituted in April of
Yeah.
this year, so, and I saw him in July, about it. So when I brought it up to him, he's just like, well, let me see what my governing body has to say about it, and then I'll get back to you. And then I went on a vacation and a bunch of other shit, so it was like, I brought it to his attention, and then a week later, he's like, yeah, I'm down to do this, so we can totally do it. I'll get the document prepared. And then he didn't. And then I went on vacation, and then I came back, and I was sick, and I didn't go to see him, and then it was just a lot of back and forth, not hanging out with each other, right?
Yeah.
And then for a couple weeks, I went every week in a row to see him, but he never had the document ready. And I'm just like, bro, listen, respectfully, okay? It's 2014. There's no reason that you can't go into another room right now and go online and print off the document. The only reason that I'm not showing the initiative to get the document is because you said that you wanted to provide one.
That's
So
right.
that's what's up, right? So then I just did some research and I picked my licensed producer and I went Tilray and I went on their website and printed off their medical document and I brought that to my doctor and he filled it out, no problem. And then I mailed it away. He filled it out on a Tuesday morning and I sent it out. Like I got it right away. I sent it out before noon, Tuesday morning. They received it and it took like 4 business days to process. And then the weekend.
Yeah.
And then they hit me up with an email on Monday, and they said your request is approved or whatever, and they sent me a link to the store, and then that's it.
That's not so hard.
Yeah, it's super easy. If I would have cut out all of that missing him, and not getting together with him all the time, I would have went to see him. He would have wanted to know what his governing body had to say. He would have come back and said yes. I would have waited. My doctor only comes to town once a week. So I would have waited 1 week to go see him again with my document prepared and then mailed it off and sent it. And doing it that way, my whole process would have taken a month. But if you want to do it and you think that you can get it done, just go do your due diligence, pick your licensed producer, and then go and see your doctor and establish consent and have him fill out the forms. Like the faster that you can get the form filled out and mailed out, that's it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm rambling on, buddy, but I'm just saying, get a family doctor. It's pretty.
Well, that's the main thing, is getting the family doctor. That's the hard part right now. Actually, it's not easy to find one.
And choosing
Like,
the one.
look how you've got yours. Yours shows up once a week to this town.
Well, yeah, but he has a
Sounds like we're up in
practice
the far
in.
north,
He has a
but-
regular practice in
Yeah.
another place, so he only comes here to the clinic once a week.
Yeah.
Saves me gas having to go and see him.
By
all the
talking
time.
about Tilray, it reminded me of the selection you showed me the other day that they have right now. What was it, like 3?
They had a CBD and 2 hybrids.
Yeah, 2 hybrids. So they only had 3 available for selection now. I actually saw an article in the paper talking about that. A lot of the places are having a hard time keeping their production up to meet the demand that's out there.
Yeah, that's because we fucking want to do it legit.
Yeah.
And I do not want to pay $12 a gram, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
like, fuck,
insane.
if I can drive around with a bag of pot on me and I get stopped and I don't have to have any fear of getting bullied with
Yeah.
guns and boots and
Hauled
fucking
off the fucking
cages and shit, you know what I mean? That sounds fucking awesome.
rails. Yeah.
So of course I'd want to jump. I said that in one of the first positive vibes that I made, where essentially you're paying fucking, for that $12 a gram. Not all the weed is $12,
No,
but the
some of
shit
it
that
is
is
nine.
like $12 a gram.
Well, that's when you
I'm
started
just
out with
looking at it
$9
like
a
you
gram.
don't get deals and shit like that, and I'm just looking at it like you're paying, street values of weed is like $10 a gram. Well, on the Tilray site, like I was just saying, they range between 9 and like 8 and maybe like $12 a gram. And it's no deals. Like if you
Yeah,
want
you buy
30
10
grams,
grams,
you're
you're
paying
paying
$12 a
$12
gram.
It's like exponentially all the way up. Never.
Yeah, it
No
never
quantity,
drops
yeah.
down. Yeah.
Right,
There's
yeah.
no
There's
quantity
no
deal.
bulk
So-
rate.
I have a question. What are the legal ramifications for carrying this on you? You have a certain amount you're allowed to carry. Does it have to be in a separate means of
Hand
containment?
me the bag that's on the floor.
How
right
do they
there.
know you didn't buy it off someone on the street?
Well, here's how I think about it. I
Has to be
think
in that.
like it comes in these bags. They're marked
Okay.
Tilray and what the content is, and on the back of the bag, I'm not going to show, but it's got like my name and when it expires, my prescription, which is 1 year from the date of prescription. This is my daily allotment, 1.5 grams a
So
day.
you just put something in here and walk around with that, and you're fine.
I mean, like, I haven't tried to do that, but I
just wondered
suppose,
if they
like,
had
the
some
thing
kind of
about it
control,
is, it's like,
you know?
okay, if I bought this bag once, this bag is from September, and it's for 5 grams. So at any given time, I could have 5 grams in this bag.
That's a lot of THC. Keep going.
Yeah, that's one of the higher ones.
Wow.
This pink Kush, Dan, well, let me talk about the weed. It was, this bag is from September, and I could only have put 5 grams in it, and I think that it's only good for 1 month. You know what I mean? So I think, I don't even know what the appropriate protocol is. I believe that as long as I have this bag with my personal information on it, in conjunction with my little plastic card in my wallet, that I'm okay. But I've talked to other Tilray patients, and they've told me that they think that those two things that I just said in conjunction with every time you make an order, they give you like a piece of paper, and it just has like a bunch of details about the order and stuff like that. So I think some people are claiming that you have to have three things: the bag of weed, the card, and the paper. But I've only ever traveled with the bag and the card. I've never brought that paper with me.
That seems
And as
ridiculous
far as
to
like
keep the
putting
paper.
weed that isn't this weed in here, I mean, I suppose it's maybe plausible, but like these bags expire.
I
so-
was just wondering what, what.
I
if
think
there's
that
anything
if I
different you
got
had to do.
clipped-
You couldn't walk around with a bag of weed on you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally could. If I got stopped, if I was like walking through the grocery
Okay,
store
yeah.
with this bag of weed, and
Yeah,
I
that's
and,
fine.
and
Yeah, but
or
just-
like
just
out
like a
in
regular
public and I
sandwich
got
bag.
stopped
Yeah,
for some
that's
reason.
what I mean. A sandwich
Yeah,
bag.
you could
How do
just
they
walk
know
around
if
with
you
a
bought it
sandwich
from
bag of weed.
Tilray or off the street?
No,
I think you're only supposed to buy it from them. I just
Yeah.
want to
I
know.
have to have.
Is
Yeah.
there a way that they try to control that at all?
Well, yeah, they control it by making you carry it in this bag.
Okay, that's what I
And
was
dating
asking.
the bag.
If you had it in a sandwich bag and
That's
you
it.
just had the plastic
Yeah,
card,
okay.
no.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, this proves that you bought it from a company that the government has approved.
That makes sense.
But when they date it, you gotta.
See, I don't know. I don't understand all the ins and outs of it.
Because
All I
they're
know
going to
is
try
that-
to mess with that as much as they
Because
can.
they definitely
They
don't
will.
want you buying it off the street.
That was just
So
my.
they're trying to find a way to keep that from happening.
Soon they'll have
Mind you, buying it off the street is just so much
an
more
inert
convenient
chemical in
and
there that they
cheaper.
could identify with some kind of device, maybe. And
Yeah.
then they'll tell if it's their weed or your weed. It's possible.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
right. I guess. Don't
Yeah.
fuck. I'm gonna edit that part out of the movie.
You don't
wanna
I'm
give
sure
any
they already
ideas,
had the
right?
idea though.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just asking questions because
Yeah.
it's all new to me.
I think this bag, in conjunction with the card and possibly the paper, and you're golden.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I think. Just
But
the
it's
bag
like
and
if
the
I
card.
order 20 grams of pot and I order, what is it, 4 or 5 different types of weed and they're all 5 grams, I would have to have 5 of these bags on me if I wanted to carry all my weed on me.
Yeah.
And then I have 1.5 grams a day. I can carry a month's supply. I can order up to and carry on my person up to a 1 month supply,
And
which
your
is 45
prescription-
grams.
Your prescription allows what per day?
1.5 grams.
Per day.
That's good enough.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is, here's how I feel about it, and this is the first time on the movies that I've ever made. This will be the first time I make this opinion public to anybody.
Okay.
I got an allotment for 1.5 grams a day because when I was getting my marijuana on the street, that's about how much weed I was smoking every day, right? But so I just went and I got 1.5 grams a day from the doctor because I thought that would be the right thing to do. Because I'm not trying
I'm gonna
to.
keep it realistic.
I'm not trying
Yeah.
to push it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
I'm not trying. But now, my opinion, since I've been with Tilray for a couple of months, is that the way that their prices fluctuate. Like before I continue, this Pink Kush in September when I joined Tilray was $9 a gram. And then 5 weeks later, at the end of October, the first week of November, I believe, this was the same weed, $12 a gram. And how do you have a 30% inflation in 5 weeks
because
on
they're
weed?
selling weed to people.
Right? And it's like I've been buying the
away with
same. Yeah,
Then,
exactly.
then a few weeks after that, it was $11 a gram.
So they're
It
just
dropped
going
a little bit.
maybe it goes with the supply
Supply and demand.
rate. Yeah, like if they're only able to produce so much for whatever given reason, and the demand still required more, it's obviously going to cost a lot. It's like the oil or gold or
Mind you,
something.
I consider that price gouging, but
Well,
that's
here's
capitalism, right?
it's.
Well,
I
that's
think
how
that
the
it's a
government's gonna
I think also that
capitalize
it is a
on it, too.
fledgling business, and they got to do what they got to do to stay. I'm sure that they're not out of debt right now. You know what I mean? Starting up brand new in
Yeah,
April.
that's true.
So I commend what they're doing, but when you're used to doing one thing illegally the same way all the time, and then the legal guys roll up, and it's like
Well,
so much more. It's really crazy.
I personally don't commend what they're doing. They're, as I just said, capitalism. They're capitalizing on the needs of other people when the government should have left it the way it was.
Yeah, but
where
they
I
had to
could-
build all that shit.
If I have my prescription, I can grow my own, or if I don't know how to grow, I can have you grow for me.
Yeah,
I
that's the
shouldn't have to deal
MMAR,
with the
man. That
company.
shit's done.
This
Yeah,
is
I know,
do
but
that
That's
otherwise
what I'm
right
saying
here.
is bullshit.
That's
That's the way it
fucked
should
up.
be.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't even be any regulations,
Yeah, you're right.
right?
Well, depends how you look at that, though. I mean, if you're using it as a medicine, It's like you can't just go out and get Tylenol 3s. I think I need Tylenol 3s, so give me my Tylenol 3s. You still need to get a prescription for that, but
Yeah, but that's a man-made drug. This is a plant that
Yeah,
grows in
true.
the ground,
Good
and
point.
there's no processing to it to
Yeah,
fucking
other than-
utilize it. It's
other than
not.
drying it and cutting it up.
Yeah, that's just waiting.
Yeah.
I guess it is a process, so whatever.
Yeah.
But so what was I saying? I can't recall.
I don't
I was
remember
saying
either.
that. Oh, I remember now. I was telling you that this was $9 and then it was $12.
Yeah, and this-
So and I get a gram and a half a day. So now because I've been doing that for a couple of months and I see that these prices are fluctuating and I'm on a limited income, like even I have a full-time job, but I'm still on a limited
you want,
income with that.
Your healthcare provider to cover this for you? Is that what you're hoping?
No, I'm not even
that
interested.
would be better.
I mean, that would be
now
pretty
that you
sweet,
mentioned,
but
I
that,
never
you know,
thought of that. It is
Capitalize
medicine.
on their own capitalization.
I don't think that will come to fruition
Probably not.
anytime soon. So in the meantime, my plan is to go and see my doctor again, and I'm gonna talk to him, and I'm just gonna find out what the maximum allotment is, and then just play it like a stock market. And when the prices are low, then I can get like a whole month in advance and make a small investment that is cheaper overall than going like, the way that I'm doing it now. I'm going like week to week or
So you're
every
going to
2
play the
weeks.
market and buy large when you have the opportunity. Get
Yeah,
the maximum when
yeah.
the price
Buy
is
when
low.
the prices are low.
Buy,
Exactly.
buy low, smoke high, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Otherwise,
Buy low, get high.
Yeah.
Buy low, get high.
That'll be the name
I
of
like
this.
that. Yep.
Buy low and medicate yourself.
So yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea.
I think so. I mean,
Because
it
it's
makes-
like
it makes it fair on the consumer.
give me 5 grams a day. I think that's what the maximum is. I don't know, but I'm saying, oh yeah,
I
give
mean,
me
not
5
smoke
grams
that,
a
but At
day.
least you can have. I mean, it's fair on the consumer.
It's $12 a fucking gram.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy 5 grams a day. What's 5 by 12? 70? Something?
No, 60.
60? Whatever. I don't
5
give a
by
shit.
10 is 50, so 5 by 12 is 60.
60.
It's supposed to be positive vibes here, Blake. You're yelling, and
I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. I'm getting
The
all
vibes are
fired
getting
up.
negative. Back to the positive.
Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get 5 grams. That's it. Buy low, get high.
Buy low, get high. That's the
Alright.
way to do it.
Did you have fun today doing
I had
the
fun
challenge?
today, yeah. We won't talk too much about today's challenge. Last night's challenge, I had fun also.
Did you have fun today doing? How do you feel right now? Look at your little pot belly. It's all fucking
I
distended.
feel like slight perspiration.
A little bit, yeah, me too. Just a little bit. I was really
neon
feeling
lights.
it while we ate.
Stomach is surprisingly a lot better than I imagined I would have felt.
Yeah.
And we'll see what the afternoon brings.
A nap, probably.
Perhaps
Sugar
tonight I might
crash.
have to
Yeah, like
see
I
them
said,
again. Who knows?
I really think that we'll have to do challenges like that later in the day from now on. No more morning shit like that.
However, I think for my first challenge, I'd have to say it was interesting. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
What do you
now
want?
see-
What do you want? You want to do another challenge?
I would like to do another
do you
challenge
think
with
you'd like to do?
something far, far from the
Less decadent?
totally
yeah,
different.
far from these Timbits we ate.
What else do you think?
I'd leave that up to you.
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
to think of some new challenges.
I can.
You'll have to think of some new challenges.
Yeah, let's end this show because it's probably
we'll
running.
stay
fucking
away
long.
from
Yeah, it
fish.
probably
We'll
is.
stay away from raw meat and
Yeah.
so on and so
No
forth.
fish. We have a sardine challenge, jalapeno Brunswick sardine challenge.
You know,
We'll get Dandy some of this pastrami.
Sardine.
I could eat a lot of sardines, but I don't
Get
want to.
mercury poisoning, bud.
Yeah, I guess you will.
Okay,
probably.
no fish challenges.
no fish.
But you know what? You'd have a lot of omega fucking.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey.
Brain food.
You might be able to think of a lot more challenges.
Maybe like
after eating
3
a bunch of
cans
that.
in, you'll have enough omega in your
To
3 in
plan
your
out
brain
a
to
10
realize that what you're
episodes.
doing is completely stupid, and you just stop. It's just
That's
fucking
right. I
DNF,
can see
eh,
that.
bud?
Yep.
I wish I had a little bit of that
The fuck am I
in me
doing?
today. I would have probably stopped at a safer, more reasonable time. But
Yeah,
needless to say, that was interesting. I had a lot of fun.
it was.
Look forward to the next one.
These challenges are always fun. I'm enjoying them.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe killing us, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to learn about running.
Let's start slow. Go with walking. You can go with Gizmo and I for our walks.
Sounds tempting.
Gonna clean your arteries, oh boy. We'll do some jogging.
Yeah, I was talking about.
All right, let's end this one. Listen though, subscribe to the channel, do that thing because it's still slowly building up. You guys, the ones that are
Lots more
watching all the
coming.
time and are paying attention, it's slowly getting fucking bigger. We got 2 cameras for every show now. I'm gonna try to get a 3rd one soon. What else was the other thing that I wanted to say? Subscribe. We're growing. Oh, and we need more comments and more questions so that I didn't take any questions today because I went through that whole list that I had, and a lot of it was just comments that I thought I could use, but I didn't. So please ask some more questions for the show. Just, put them at here in this comment section of this video. Right?
If you've made it to the end of this video,
Yeah.
we appreciate it, and Blake will gladly.
We'll answer all the
Yeah.
questions.
All right.
All
You got
right.
anything to say?
God bless America.
God bless
fuck.
America.
All right. God bless America.
That's
Well,
it.
thanks for watching this one. I'm going to make another one. Watch it, okay?
Thanks.
Peace.
Peace out.
One finger. Peace.